Before we get started, I just want y'all to know that growing up, my mom was a thug. Not like trapping thug, but like shit, she might as well have been. My mom was born in the mean streets of New York, but later she moved to Florida. And my mom moved to Florida because my grandma was also a thug.
This is Granny's self-defense class. Grab a gun, shoot him.
And they had people like trying to murder them or something, but that's a story for another time. Some of you guys are being very skeptical of me right now. Trust me, I'm a very trustworthy guy. I'm a trustworthy guy. I wouldn't lie to you, bro. See, is that the odds of somebody that would lie to you, bro? Okay, I'll just give you guys an example. Long ago, when I was a mere toddler, my mom came to pick me up from my dad's house. And at the time, my dad and my mom were no longer together. So when she got inside, there was a girl in the living room on the couch. My mom was a thug, not a loony. So she just ignored the girl and went to grab me from my dad. After picking me up, the girl that was with my dad, she scoffed. Yeah. Not laughed, not giggled, not talked. She scoffed.
If you wanted a shot at The Rock, all you had to do was ask. The fact of the matter is you come on out so The Rock can whip that candy ass all over Chicago.
Yeah, my mom spazzed out. And not just any kind of spazzed out. She pulled out a gun and told the girl to suck it like a male reproductive organ. Yep.
Did you pray today? Because no, if you didn't, I'ma have to dig you down on some gangster shit.
So now we have a predicament. This is an old cowboy standoff right now. I'm standing there, diaper on, bottle in mouth. I can't do shit. I'm a toddler. Next, we have the girl with the gun in her mouth. She can't do shit. She got a gun in her mouth. Now my mom, she's in a fit of rage. And she can't do shit. She ready to crash out. Then there's my father, as the man had to smoothly, calmly, and collectively resolve this situation. So he stands up. Seems like we got a predicament. Don't say a damn word. Better fucking suck that shit, bro. Nah, for real, suck that shit. Bro, you better suck the soul out that shit, bro. I'm not sucking this shit. Bruh, suck that shit. She better suck this shit or I'm blasting both of y'all. Suck that shit. Come on, bruh. Come on. She not buying it. She not buying it. She doing good. Look at it. 2 wins. Speed up. My mom used to beat up my dad. What the fuck he supposed to do? He made the right decision that day. That day, the right decision was made. And that girl, I'm sure she learned a very valuable lesson that day. A little top can go a long way. Okay, no. I'm sorry. That's not the lesson. That's not the lesson here. I'm sure she learned something better than that. Like don't fucking scoff, for one. I'm sure that woman never scoffed again. She lived the rest of her life scoffless. And also, she probably stopped talking to my dad, which, can you blame her? That shit was a safety hazard. But yeah. So that was my mom. So now that you guys got a little bit of mother lore, now let me tell you a little bit about me as a child. And I'm going to keep it short, simple, and sweet. I was bad as fuck as a child. Like, hang little kids off the jungle gym bad. Like, leader of the pre-K mafia bad. Really running around pre-K stepping on shit, bruh. So around like 5 or 6, my mom would occasionally race my grandma. Racing your grandmother doesn't sound very exciting. She was young. She had my mom at like 14. So she liked racing too. We took racing very seriously.
Well, I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence. If you ain't first, you're last. You know what I'm talking about? That phrase is trademark, not to use that position to Ricky Bobby.
Now, my grandmother's co-pilot was my uncle, who was 6 months older than me. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. And I was my mom's co-pilot. And when I say co-pilot, I mean, I would just scream drive faster while she was racing my grandma. That's about the extent of my skill. Now, on this faithful day, we went out to eat at this restaurant called China Buffet. I think they got shut down a couple years later for having rats. But the place was fire. I could give a fuck.
Les poils étaient pignons, les vitons j'étais, et les jantons les opas.
If they were still open to this day with rats, I would probably go. I would possibly go. There's a chance that I would go. There's a timeline in the multiverse out there that I will go. Now, when we leave China Buffet, we all know what's about to go down. I'm getting in the car with my mom. My uncle's getting in the car with my grandma. I'm looking at them. They looking at me. And this shit about to go down. We drive out of the parking lot and turn on this street that had one light for like a mile. We pull up to the light and I'm locked in, bruh. I feel like one of them horse and carriage racers from times back. From like back then. From like the past. From like 13th century. From like 14th century. From like BC, bruh. I don't know when they was doing that shit, but I felt like them. Cause I'm standing in the front seat looking just like Hasbulla and shit. I was in the front seat looking like Hasbulla, bro. Now this day was perfect because there was not a car in sight, bruh. That shit was desolate. Now we sitting at the red light and I'm looking at my grandma, my uncle, and I'm feeling like Dominic Toretto and shit, bruh. The light turns green and we take off. It was pedal to the metal, bro. But I look to my side and my grandma is still right up on us. So that's when I turn back to my mom and I'm like, faster, 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 drive faster. And I'm doing something right because next thing you know, we blowing them out. But that wasn't enough for me. I wanted to squish them. I wanted to show them that they're not fast and furious. I wanted to prove to them they didn't have a need for speed. So that's when my mom looks back and she's like, oh, I think we beat them. And I said to her, it doesn't matter. Drive faster. The moment after that, we get pulled over. Yep. So now my mom tells me to jump in the back seat and put on my seatbelt because, duh. Now I'm in the back seat, stone face, bro. I have prepared for this. My mom's still kind of freaking out a bit and I look at her, I say, we good, chill, we good, bro. So now the cop starts walking to the window, but before getting to the front seat window, he passes by my window. We make eye contact, where I hit him with the, yes sir, we're good. After I hit him with the, there was nothing left to do, bro. We was safe. I was like, ain't nothing going on no more. He hit me one back, he hit me like this. So he says to my mom, license and registration, please. We good. Everything is smooth. Now, before he walks off, he says to my mom, do you know how fast you were going? Bro, we going to jail, bro. He caught us, bro. Shit. Fuck, man. I can't do time, bro. We fucked it. They got us dead to rights. I ain't even hit 3rd grade yet. I'm about to do life in a penitentiary. I'm in shambles right now, but we still got a chance. My mom, she starts stuttering, bruh. She fucked it up for both of us. A one chance for the both of us, bruh. All she had to do was say that she was going the speed limit, bruh. That's all she had to fucking say, bruh. That's all she had to fucking say. She didn't say that shit. I had to put matters into my own hands. I'm on damage control at this point. I look the cop right in his eyes and I say, I told her to slow down. I said to the cop, I told her to slow down. I was standing in the front seat screaming, go faster, bruh. And I told the cop that I told her to slow down. You should have seen the look on my mom's face, bruh. Shock, disappointment. I fully disappointed my mother at the age of 6. I was a disappointment at the age of 6, bruh. She gave me a look that to this day I have never again received, bro. I threw her under the bus, the car, the truck, the electric vehicles, the fucking semi trucks. I threw her under the jail, bruh. I decided I'm gonna fucking save myself. She lived longer than me, bruh. That was a solo mission. I couldn't go to jail, bruh. It was either her or us, and it couldn't be us. In hindsight, I'm an idiot because the cop was not about to throw a 6-year-old in jail. I thought I was doing 45 to life, bruh. The cop was damn near just as shocked as her. Before things could get worse, my grandma pulls up. And my grandma, she could talk a motherfucker out of house and home. At the time, she was working at a courthouse, and she used that to somehow have the officer just let us go. Now, I was happy that my mother was not going to jail, but I would probably be in less danger if she did at this point. And if there is anything that I learned, it was don't be a snitch. And even worse, don't be a lying snitch. And even worse than that, don't be a lying snitch that's doing it in their face. At least make sure the motherfucker get locked up, because you gonna have an ass whooping coming.